The government has released its first report card on its set of self-imposed targets, and it doesn't make for rosy reading. Statistics have gone backwards in more than half of the measures, but it's most evident in law and order. Senior political correspondent Jenna Lynch joins us now. Jenna, what's the government going to do about this?
Yeah, another crime crackdown was the antidote to the disastrous data today. Yesterday, Christopher Luxon was up in Auckland, heralding that crime had come down in the CBD, but all the while he was sitting on this latest data from the most recent crime victimisation survey, which showed a 30,000 increase in violent crime across the country. That is the exact opposite of the 20,000 reduction target that National has set itself in this area. It's explained it away by saying that there is a lag in this data, and some of that reflected in this latest report dates back to July 2022, but it is this very same survey, this data that the government has decided to mark itself on. That very same survey ruled that there was no real statistical increase in violent crime between 2018 and 2023. It's very different data than National used to label Labour soft on crime when it was last in government, but it is rejecting any assertions that it has cherry-picked this survey for political purposes, calling that suggestion cynical.
I said to you there are 6-year targets in 2030. We're going to report on them every quarter. Sometimes they'll go backwards, sometimes they'll go forwards. But the bottom line is I'm interested in results and outcomes. I'm not interested in the petty politics of it. I want to get a different set of outcomes in this country. We cannot carry on the way that we're doing. We said we would turn the place around. That's what we're going to do. And it will be hard because we've got a massive trajectory of results going against us and momentum continuing to go the wrong way.
Now, in response to the numbers going the wrong way, the government today announced that it had taken its proposed changes to sentencing to Cabinet and will introduce them to the House this week. It includes things like capping the maximum discount that judges can apply to sentences for mitigating factors to 40% and stopping the use of repeat discounts for the likes of youth or remorse in sentencing. It's also added a couple of new aggravating factors to sentencing, one of which is adults who exploit children by aiding and abetting them to commit crimes. The other is for people who post their crimes online or live stream them. If that sounds familiar, it is because they're the last Labour government's changes to the Ram Raids bill, that same government that National called soft on crime.
OK, Jenna, tēnā koe.